Next question comes from Leanne McKnight 3338, and it's today, Monday. Wow, you're amazing, Dr. Lieberman. Oh, thanks very much, Leanne. I appreciate that. I cried when I watched your video. Oh, that's very touching as well. Thank you. You just really made my day. I'm in England, and I've been left to suffer like a dog. The level of care we have is non-existent. January 18th, 2023, I started with severe back pain and sciatica. 6 months on, and I'm still in severe pain. I can't lean forward. I can't sit to eat. I have to stand up. I can't drive. My life has been taken away from me. It took 6 months for the NHS to lift their finger and give me an MRI. I get my results the first week of July. I think I have a herniated disc. Please advise if you can. I would appreciate it. Oh, Leanne, I'm so sorry. You've been suffering for 6 months. You have the National Health Service in England. We have our neighbors, the Canadians, have a very similar or a fairly similar service where the government is the single payer. The NHS is also the provider, and that's different in Canada. But suffice it to say, I'm familiar with this problem. There's definitely good parts and bad parts of that type of a system. One of the bad parts is typically access to elective imaging, things like MRIs. We have a lot more MRI in the United States, but again, there are good parts. I know our Canadian neighbors have really unbelievable primary care, which would be the envy of everyone here in America. So good parts and bad parts, but you got stuck with one of the bad parts. Sudden onset of severe back and leg pain, radicular in nature, meaning seems like it's coming from a nerve root, really does sound like a herniated disc with sciatica. That's especially true if the pain is mostly in your leg and if the pain is associated with any numbness or weakness. The other two common offenders in the back are facet-mediated pain, which does go down the leg but stays to the outside of the thigh, as well as discogenic pain, internal disc disruption, which is like a knife in the back, so it does not go down the leg. Yours is going down the leg, so it could be facet, but it's more likely a herniated disc, or rarely a foraminal stenosis, a narrowed channel that one of the nerve roots goes through that's pinching it. Once you have the MRI, which typically, if resources were not an issue, given primarily radiating pain, this would have been done after the first 3 weeks. If it does show a pinched nerve root due to a herniated disc or some other structure, some other thing, then typically you enter that matrix where you have to consider, is your pain unbearable? And I mean, it's terrible, but it's not unbearable because you've been bearing it for 6 months. And do you have a neurological deficit? Meaning, can you walk on your tips of your toes and your heels and not without severe numbness? Can you function normally with the current level of pain? If you have a neurological deficit and there's a herniated disc, you need to talk to a surgeon about microdiscectomy. If you don't have a neurological deficit and your pain is somewhat bearable, even if terrible but bearable, then you should look at an epidural injection. Either way, it's been 6 months now. That's a long time. 94% of these get better on their own within 12 weeks. You're now 24 weeks. So it's very likely you're going to need some kind of treatment. I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm sorry that you lost this 6 months of your life. And I hope you get back on the right track soon. Please let me know what the MRI shows. We do see people on the show from around the world. If you, as long as we can manage the time change, you and I'd love to get your images once you have them. If you can get them on a disc, we can upload them to the web. We can look at them here and go over what would be the best treatment for you. I'll look forward to meeting you, and I wish you the best.